is an extra stream, and yeah, that is basically how it is. So what I will do is that this is an extra stream, and what I will do is that I will copy this link right here and update my Discord. So right now I will update my Discord, and then we are ready to go. Let's see. And we do a paste right there, and there we go. Cool. I'm ready to go. We got one viewer already. Welcome on board. What I'm going to do though is that I'm gonna go and fix the curtains right here. Hold on just 1 second. And all of a sudden we had daylight in the room. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I think this is going to be a great stream actually. And I sure hope so. Okay. Let's see. I should have the flight plan ready to go. Not exactly, but now it is. So we press play on that. We are doing a virtual airline flight today. And why am I standing right in an EasyJet airplane? That is very annoying. You know what? I'm gonna not care about that. Okay, let's get going here. We can start the GPU. There we go. Cool. Passenger size can come on. Don't need that yet. Those can come on. Packs can go to auto. And position lights can come on. And we are ready to set up our fuel weight and balance. Okay, let's see. We still got one viewer. Welcome on board. I really hope you enjoy your stay. Payload is 18.6, 18.6. Boom. And fuel will be 11.2, so 11.2. Cool. And we can start to fuel up the aircraft. There we got that. Cool. And right now we can go down to the FMC and see what it has to offer. We are at Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. And I completely forgot to align the irises. There we go. Irises are aligned. Cool. So we grab that and do that and boom. There we go. See, we got 2 passengers on board even. Welcome. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Okay, good route. Origin is at Gatwick. And destination will be Echo November Bravo Romeo. Put that there. We are November Alpha X-ray. Let's see here. 1319. That's how it was. 1319. And let's see. Departure, arrival. Departure. Now we are going to plan our route. First off, we will listen to the ATIS.
London Gatwick Information Yankee. 1300 Zulu weather. Wind 010 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 3, dew point -1. Altimeter 3021. Arriving runway 08 right, departing runway 08 right. Advise on initial contact you have Yankee.
Okay, we got Information Yankee on board. And we got the departure runway that we planned for. So for anyone Zulu will be that one. We go to route and we are going to frame and Mike 604. Mike 604. And we take that to Larga. Cool stuff. Zulu 278. Zulu 278. And we take that to Unbud. Unbud. There we go. Zulu 322. And we take that to Aluva. Sorry for that. And there we start our arrival, which will be Aluva to Papa. And we take ILS Whiskey 235. That works perfectly fine for me. Performance, there we go. Reserves will be 3.0. Cost index will be 2.5. Let's see what our cruise will be. Our cruise will be 350. So we go high today. Oh my god. And our cruise wind will be 034048. 034048. And our RC deviation will be -2. Cool. And transition altitude 6,000. Oh, I forgot to do this. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. We're going to do a copy and paste right here. Copy that. Go back there. Do that and that. And we are 1319. And our cruise altitude will be 350. Transition altitude is going to be 6,000. There we go. Now everything should be correct in the stream as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cool. You know what? Let's see, I'm gonna answer a text right here. There we go. I'm actually going to go and fix something right here with my curtain. There we go. Move that. And climb up in the bed again. And there we go. So I don't have too much, so I don't have any reflections from the sun. Okie dokie. N1 limits. We will do a derated takeoff. And fueling is done, so we can start the flight leg. Bada bum. We got 2 passengers on board. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay right here. Trim will be 550. And V1 148, VR 148, V2 152. So we put 152 right here. Whoops. And we put 350 right here. And also on the pressurization panel. There we go, so we don't suffocate and die. Okay, everything is set and ready to go. We will set the heading, so we point in that direction. And now we can check out the route. So we step in, step in, step in, step in, step in. That looks fine and dandy. Now I'm gonna have to check something here. Okie dokie. Let's plan our pushback. Better pushback. Can request pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Holy shit, you're loud. There we go.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Cool. Okay, so that is set. Set that to legs page. And we can start our APU. So 2 and 3. Set our APU bleed. Wheel well lights can come on. No, we don't really need that. Turn it off. And we could do the pre-flight checklist. Nav transfer and display switches, normal auto, window heat is on, pressurization mode selector is on auto, flight instruments is
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
QNH will be 3021 and parking brake is set, engine start levers are cut off as we can see right there, and pre-flight checklist is complete. Cool. So right now we're just waiting for the pushback to do its thing, and then we will be ready to go. And while the pushback is doing its thing, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Coke. Why use a glass when you
Tow
can take
connected
it
and
directly
bypass
from
pin
the bottle?
inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, we release parking brake. Jordan. Oh,
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
there we go. Your damper can come on. All the fuel pumps can come on. Probeat can come on. Packs off. And we start the before start checklist. Fuel is... Holy shit. Fuel is 11.2 tons and 6 pumps are on. Passenger signs are on. MCP V252 heading 079er and altitude 350. Auto brake RTO. Takeoff speeds V1 148, VR 148, V2 152. CDU pre-flight completed. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. We have been cleared for start and the collision light is on. And the doors are locked. So that we can turn on the anti-collision lights and we can start engine number 2.
Flight attendants, prepare for departure, cross check and all call, thank you.
So wait for 25%. 25 right there. I'll have to fix with my charts, I think. There we go. New flight from SimBrief, bum. Do that.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set, and we start
Disconnecting
engine
tow.
1.
Stand by.
And we went out from, let's see where, 28. So we're currently on taxiway Juliet. And we will continue on Juliet. And continue to Juliet. Continue on Juliet all the way. Oh shit. Maybe we should give it some fuel.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
There we go. Put them on the bus. Those can go to continuous. Packs and isolation valve goes to auto. APU bleed comes off. And we set flaps 5. There we go. check our flight controls. Forward, back, left, right, rudder right, center, rudder left, center. There we go. Flight directors can come on. Auto throttle arm, VNAV and nav arm. And we do before taxi checklist. Generators are on, probe is on, anti-ice not required, packs on auto, isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall is checked. Engine start levels either D10, stabilizer trim 5.5 units, transponder is off. Rudder and aileron trim free and zero, flight controls are checked, ground equipment are clear, and cabin clearance have been received. Okay. And we can turn on the runway turn off lights and taxi lights, and let's start taxi. I think this is going to be a great flight. I mean, the weather is pretty good, at least here in the UK, or where I'm sitting in Stockholm. We got one passenger on board. Welcome. Very, very welcome. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. So we take a left and then direct a right. So we take a left right here. And then right here we take a right. And then we basically continue all the way down. Sorry for that. So we're taxing in our own pay, yeah. Now I forgot the word. Pace. That was the word. There we go. Cool. Should be able to roll all the way through runway. Just roll control as smooth as we can. Why is it a driveway going on to the taxiway? Why? That can't be right. Shouldn't be right. Okay, and we're going to follow Juliet right here. Hello, Cedar Jet. Welcome aboard, my friend. How are you doing? Okay, we have the runway right here. So we turn on the wing lights, and those can come on. We can do that. And okay. Before takeoff checklist, flaps set fire green light, stabilizer trim 550 units, and cabin has been notified before takeoff. Checklist is complete. Hello, Cedar Jet's little brother. Welcome to the stream as well, my friend. I really hope you enjoy your stay here. Okay, 40%, and engines are stabilized. We say toga. Forward on the oak. Airspeed is alive. 08 right is confirmed.
80 knots.
Check. Okay. Coming up on V1 here.
V1. Rotate.
Rotating. There we go.
Positive rate.
Okay, positive rate, gears coming up. That was a very high
400.
gear up, but I don't really care. Okay, cool. We are flying, guys. We are flying.
1000.
And we're climbing like a beast as well. So we do that, and there we are able to gain a little speed while still climbing. There we go, trim, trim, trim. Not too much. I'm very bad with the trim wheel. You know what? Let's set autopilot. Command A. There we go. Bum. And taxi lights can come off. Retractable liner lights can come off. There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn on the strobes. Laps are coming up. Okay, we got a restriction right here. Okay. Um, let's see. No, not interested in that. But no. Remove that. Update that. 2. We should be climbing here soon. In 8 nautical miles, we should be climbing. And we follow here with the heading. There we go. So we should be climbing here pretty soon. There we climb again. That is to Frane. I want to be at 6,000 at Frane. And oh yes, we were climbing like a beast. What the hell was that? Airplane, climb normally. Please. Okay, we're going to climb like a motherfucker here again soon. No, we're not. Okay, cool. Let's see, legs. Okay. There we go. Climb. Holy shit. Thank God all my passengers are buckled up in their seats. What the hell? Can't continue climbing like this. Damn. Damn. Okay, we have passed 10,000 feet, so we can turn these lights off. Wing light can come off. Those can go to auto. And we can release the passengers. And we can do the after takeoff checklist. Flaps up. No, altimeter standard flight level 1, 2, 5. Packs and auto, engine bleeds are on. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist completed. I love this shirt. It says just do nothing. I love it. It's an amazing shirt. Actually, my girlfriend has this too, but she has a black shirt. I decided to go with white, and two of my friends, they are a couple, has this too. One of them has a black, and the other one got a red one. But I decided that I need more. I decided that I need more white. What the heck was that? Okay, if you guys hold on a little bit, I'll be right back. Wait, oh, it's doing this turn. I'm just gonna follow with the heading. There we go. I'll be right back. I'm thinking of actually warming up some food. We got a passenger on board. Welcome. There we go. One of the cons with the Apple Watch is that I can read and actually answer text messages through it. That's kind of awesome. Ah, is it you, Zach, that's watching my stream? Okay, and we don't forget to follow with the heading. Ah, nice. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. For everyone that might be watching this afterwards, I do have contact with one of my followers on Discord. So that is why you won't see his comments, but I keep answering. So it's not that I'm talking to nobody, I'm actually talking to someone. And Zach, I do have a question for you. Um, I got told that I do have a kind of a couple of years ago, I got told that I do have kind of a North American accent. I don't know, would you agree with that? Kind of curious, and would be nice to hear from an American. Holy shit. I just keep on coughing. I don't want to cough. I want to go to work. Awesome. Uh, oh, we got two passengers on board even. Welcome aboard. I really hope you enjoy your stay. Well, I don't know if I have from a particular state. Um, Maybe it's a mix. I don't know. I've heard even from early A's that my English is very good. So I've always been good at English, but it's quite nice that I can get an accent as well. Um, Instead of having the typical Swedish accent that sounds a little bit like this. There we go. I answered the text. Well, we're still climbing. Flying for virtual Norwegian. If you want to fly for a virtual airline, I could really recommend virtual Norwegian. If you ask me, it's amazing. And there are the airplanes you can fly for virtual Norwegian. You can fly MD-82, 787-9, 737-300, 737-800, and you can actually even fly the Airbus A320 on some flights. That's quite nice. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's amazing. Um, actually, I always hated that typical Swedish English accent. One that I do like though is the Australian accent. How they kind of bending their words. But at the same time, I like the Swedish skånska as well, which is southern Sweden. Malmö, Helsingborg, that east, that kind of places. They're quite close. You can take just one train to all of them on the same line almost. But yeah, I've been there. My grandmother actually lives in Helsingborg. We got 2 passengers on board. Once again, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, let's see.
Thousand to go.
There we go. Oh yeah, we got Lund as well. Yeah, that is true. Even that on the same train line actually. I think. No, is it? Let's see. No, I've actually never been to Australia in the simulator. But I should really stream a flight or two there. Ah, my girlfriend and I, we are chatting, and I answer via the watch. And there we are at our cruise altitude. Cool stuff. My girlfriend and I, we are arguing about who's right and who's wrong here. Yeah, quite common argue. Yeah, we can absolutely. I think that Sydney would be my first destination in the simulator. I think, but we should definitely explore Australia a little bit. That could be really cool, actually. There we go. Right now, I'm gonna have to go on a quick bathroom break, but I'll be right back with you soon again. Hang tight. And just like that, I'm back. Thank you for staying here. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, Zach. Let's see. He's writing in on Discord that I found the flight in real life from your airport, Stockholm. You will fly New Delhi, India, and then from New Delhi to Sydney, Australia. And yeah, one problem is that the only airplane I can fly is the 737, but if I can learn how to fly the 787, we could probably do that flight. Yeah, that is very true. So we should be able to fly it. What company is it? And what airplane? Is it the 787? Let's see what my girlfriend texts. This is a very nice cruise. It's beautiful weather. Let's do a flyby. Oh, look at that. Isn't the Boeing 737 a beautiful aircraft? And Norwegian has beautiful livery as well. I love the Norwegian livery. Well, then, one of my favorite colors is actually red as well. Oh, Air India 787-800. Yeah, we could probably do that at some point. With the 787-900 though, but it's cool. It's cool. We'll do that. I don't think that the 787 would be too complicated to fly. So it should be a nice flight. But I am going to practice a little bit on it before I do that flight. Yeah, but for some reason, I find it funnier to mirror real life. So I actually prefer doing real life flights. I think that gives it a little more of a learning experience. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be real life. That is very true. That's a good thing about a simulator. It doesn't always have to be real life procedures. You can simulate real life procedures, but at the same time, you can use your imagination and do a little what you want. What do you mean, Zach? I don't really understand. As far as I know, Captain Canada hasn't been mad at me. Or do you mean that people don't get mad at me because I do real life procedures? Is that what you mean? Let's see, what are you writing, sir? Um, no, um, but I mean, as you say, it is a simulator. It doesn't always have to mirror real life. And I mean, at some point, I am going to do fictional flights with fictional liveries. For example, one flight I did, uh, I think it was from Gatwick to, I know I flew to Gibraltar with 737-800, the Shark livery. Um, and Iberia doesn't fly with 737s, at least not anymore. And yeah, but at the same time, I also want my followers to understand that they can come with suggestions of flights to do. That makes it way easier for me to come up with and plan in my streams and come up with flights for my streams, because right now I'm mostly improvising. That is one reason why I do virtual Norwegian flights so often, because I do fly for virtual Norwegian and I get flight suggestions. I can let's say that now when I land in at Echo Bravo Romeo, no sorry, Echo November Bravo Romeo, um, I do have an option to search flights from that airport and see where they go, and I can pick one of those flights. It doesn't have to be a special, like this flight departs in 15 minutes. That is the flight you're going to take. I can take flight that departs on Wednesdays. I can take that on a Monday if I want to, but it shows all the flights going out from Bergen in this example, and fly those certain flights. Like if I want to fly from Bergen to Oslo, for example, I can pick that flight. Even if it departs on a Wednesday, I can pick it on Monday. Wednesday at 7, I can take it on Monday at 10. It doesn't really matter. It still gets accepted as long as I do fly. What I also can do, if it says that on my profile that I'm currently standing at Bergen, I can choose to my next flight maybe go from Stockholm Arlanda and take that to Dubai, for example. If I want that, I can do that, and it still would get accepted. I just prefer not to do that. If my profile says that I'm stationed in Bergen, I take flights from Bergen and fly from there. So I do keep it that realistic, so to speak. But absolutely, if for example on one of my streams, let's say that flight tech to sim would join my stream and writing comments like, if you want to follow real procedure, you should do this and this, I would take that as a learning experience and go with that. But at the same time, until I don't hear it until the day I hear it from a real pilot that I'm doing something wrong, I will continue to do things my way, because my way works as well. Um, I want my followers, of course, that is not going to be possible throughout my YouTube career, so to speak. I will get armchair pilots who will tell me how to do things, but I'm still gonna continue doing it my way until a real airline pilot comes forward and tells me that, hey, yo, I'm a real airline pilot. This is how we do things. Because I want this to be a learning experience as well. I want to learn more about aviation and real procedures. So that'd be awesome. No, but I mean, let's say for example, when he flies the 737, he at the ground before he sets up the let's say that I'm at the ground, I'm cold and dark. What I do first is that I first turn on the battery and then I turn on the ground power. That is the flow for this panel. This panel I let it be as it is. So I always start with the battery, then ground power, then I turn on the passenger signs, then I turn on the window heats, and also no, I lost the word for it, the fuel pumps, because that's how they do in real life. The fuel pumps comes on, so when the, for example, first officer goes out to do the walk around, he can spot leaks. So that is why the fuel pumps turns on, and then I turn the packs to auto, which they also do in real life, but not many streams do that. And then I turn on the position light to steady, so the ground personnel knows that I'm connected to ground power. And when I've done that, okay, I think we can turn these off before we get a mass caution. When I'm done with that, what I do is that I go into fuel weight and balance and I start typing in my payload and my fuel. And when I've done that, um, I want to listen to the ATIS to see what the current information is. For example, so I can set the altimeter, check so the runway that I planned for using, so I can check that that is the current runway being used, and then I go down to the FMC and set up my flight plan. After that, I don't really know any real procedures. I just go with what's have to be done, basically. So I mean, I don't know many real life procedures, but I go with what I do know. For example, when I'm taxiing, I turn on the runway turn off lights, which is these two, because that's what they do in real life. Not many streamers do that. I keep the taxi lights on even for takeoff, because that's what I learned, that she should be lit up like a Christmas tree on takeoff. But when I am a couple of thousand feet off the ground, I turn off the taxi lights and the retractable landing lights, because that's what they do. And after 10,000 feet, I also turn off the runway turnoff and fixed landing lights. Why did you put... You know what? I'm actually gonna delete what you just put into flight suggestions, because I don't really think that it belongs there. Um, that is for flight suggestions only. That, but yeah, let's leave that. And what I just told you, that's how I do things, because that's what I learned during all these years that I've been doing this. That is how it's supposed to be done. But if someone can come and prove me wrong, for example, a real airline pilot, absolutely I would go with that. But when it comes to the flights, even though I prefer real flights, I can come up with fictional flights as well. Uh, Sometimes I do, but yeah. But I do prefer real flights because I don't think that you have to come up with fictional flights because there are so many real life flights. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what you meant. Um, you know what? I just do this. No wait. There we go. I do a copy and paste and put it there. There we go. That looks way better. So I solved the problem for you, boy. But it will take a while before I do that flight. I need to be a little more confident in the 787 first, and I will also have to update. I will also have to update the plane. There we go. But let's see how long we got to our top of descent. 154 nautical miles. Nice. That's not too far. I will do another stream tomorrow, but that stream will be earlier. And I also think that I will do a stream on Wednesday. On Thursday, there will be no streams, however. At least I don't think so. I'm not really planned that far. Zach, are you still there? All of a sudden, you got very quiet. Right now, I'm gonna take one good look at my charts to see where we're going. So, we go down to the FMC, we got 124 nautical miles. We're going to the 35 whiskey. Wireless. There we go. And we are going down to 2,500. So we set that in the MCP right away. Cool. What are the odds for that? Oh, baby. No, no, you should not. Discord, Discord is based on internet connection, so if you would call me on Discord, that would not put any extra charges. Discord is free to use in any way, so it's cool. So yeah, if you want to be on my stream, you call. We got 2 passengers. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are very soon coming into our top of descent, so that's nice. No, that would be the same as if you would call anyone on, let's say, Facebook Messenger or something like that. It wouldn't put anything on your um, phone bill. Unfortunately, this is the only leg today, but I will go straight up as soon as my girlfriend heads up tomorrow morning, and I will do an earlier stream, and I will do I will continue streaming for as long as she's at work, and before she comes home. So unfortunately, this is the only leg. Hello, Richard. Welcome on board. How are you doing, sir? I can tell you, if you're wondering who I'm talking to that is not in the chat, who I keep answering. I do have a conversation with another follower on Discord. If you want to follow my Discord, you put !Discord in the chat. But yeah, so you don't get confused of thinking I'm sitting here and talking to myself. I don't do that. And yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna check something. Cause I want a green screen. That was not too expensive, actually. That was kind of cool. Okay. At some point, I will buy myself a green screen. Yeah. I don't talk very much to my conscience. Sorry. Okay, let's see how long we got to our top of descent. 73 nautical miles. That's cool, that's cool. I like that. And also, I want to ask you guys for a little help. Oh yeah, as I said, a green screen isn't too expensive. So I will definitely buy one of those and put behind me or something. Yeah, what I wanted to say, I'm thinking of starting up a kind of a help desk on Discord, where people that follows me on Discord can ask for help with their own simulator. So for someone who's watching this afterwards, I want you to check out my Discord or come in contact with me, writing a comment under one of my videos or something like that, and please leave a subscribe on the channel and put on push notifications so you can see when I go live. And then we start up a help desk together where people who needs help with their own simulator can ask for help, basically. But yeah, back to green screen. I think that when I move in with my girlfriend, that I will have to get a green screen then. because yeah, simply because she has ordered that my computer will be in the living room, and this bedroom is quite small, so I have very little space to work with here. Yes, sir, I'm planning on purchasing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If I can afford it, I will definitely try it out. And yes, I will consider streaming uh, flight with that as well. But yeah, it's all about money. Um, it's all about money, and I don't have very much money, so if it's too expensive, I will let that be something for the future, unfortunately. But if I can afford it, absolutely, sir. Okay, we follow with the heading. And I can also say that the reason I'm always following with the heading is um, I've put that in system that if I had to vector, for example, bad weather, if I had to vector myself, um, because I don't do offsets, so to speak, or I don't know what it's called. I don't know everything about the 737, so I would use the heading select to vector myself around, for example, bad weather. But or if I'm flying on VATSIM and get vectors from them, I do have my current heading to start off from and then turn left or right. Instead of, if I get a new heading to follow, I would have to put in my I have to do inputs here. I just start up with left or right here. It's definitely an exciting time to be a part of. Yeah, as you say, it's very exciting to be a part of flight simulation community, and yes, it will be very very exciting to see not only X-Plane but also P3D and um, P3D's response to Flight Sim 2020, but mostly X-Plane. Actually, it's going to be interesting to see what they will do. But I mean, X-Plane is coming out with Vulcan, which is going to increase um, FPS, for example. So it's happening very much to the flight simulation community right now, and it's very exciting. It's very exciting to be a part of that and see all the changes that are being done. And for example, there are very study level aircraft. For example, I would consider this aircraft that I'm flying right now, Zibo 737. I would consider that being study level because of all the things you can do with it, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like that. There we got our top of descent. I will actually descend right now already. So I do that, and we set 1,500. Can set there. Now we can set that again, and we will end up on profile. Yeah, I actually think that this will put an end to P3D and FSX as well. But at the same time, I can only imagine how many that will go on from P3D and FSX that will go on to actually purchasing flights in 2020. But I mean, let's take me for example. I think I would actually recommend FSX and even Xplane to people who are new to flying aircraft, who are new to flight simulation, because they can learn from it before they go to more advanced stuff. But as you say, I mean, FSX and P3D are very old, and that means that the graphics are very old as well. As of now, Xplane11 is the more advanced simulator out there, and if you ask me, it also have the best graphics. It doesn't look old, so to speak, but well, hopefully flights in 2020 will be better than X-Plane. It would be huge disappointment otherwise. Disappointment. There we go. Let's bring out some spoilers because we're going a little fast. No, Laminar, as you say, they basically started off some guy's garage, but they have grown very, very big. And if they want to compete with Microsoft, they will have to do something big. For example, Vulkan is going to be big. It's going to be huge because that means that for people with a medium-end computer, I would say I have medium to high, somewhere in there, between there. I would say that I have that kind of computer, but people with a medium-end computer can also play Xplane. I think that FS 2020, I think that that will be very demanding on the computer because of the graphics and all the details in that simulator. But I could possibly be wrong there, but I think it will be very demanding, even though it doesn't download the whole world at once. It still loads up all the houses, every straw of grass, every tree. It still loads up everything. So I think that with those good graphics, those clouds, that many objects to load, I think it will be very demanding on the computer. So I will definitely try it out though. And if I do stream it, I will also stream my honest opinion on it. But as of now, I got nothing negative to say about it at all because it looks absolutely fantastic. It's the most realistic simulator out there as it looks right now. Yeah. At the same time, with what they've shown us, what they basically shown us is a simulator that doesn't need any improvements whatsoever when it comes to graphics or when it comes to anything basically. But I do think that that simulator will need improvements, because if it doesn't, well, then Microsoft has done something really bad, because they need to build a simulator that requires improvements in some time, so they can always continue to update the simulator, and in that way change the overall experience of the simulator, because it has to constantly update for people to enjoy it for the longest period of time. No, uh, that is the hard part, because considering the great graphics and the good, I mean, it loads every straw of grass, every tree, every house, stuff like that. That tells me it's going to be very demanding for the computer, but at the same time, it doesn't load the whole world at once, like for example Xplane does. So that will also be something that pulls off a little bit from the computer. But we'll see, we'll see. See, I'm gonna check. Hi, babe. There we go. My girlfriend just came home. Awesome. So I'm basically going to land this plane, and then I'm gonna spend some time with her. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You could be right there. But as I said, with those graphics, they are using very high-end computers. Um, you have to take it into consideration when you look at their videos that they are using very high-end computers, very expensive computers that not every flight simmer can afford. Um, and that can actually work on hundreds of frames per second and the highest graphics. So they are using very good computers to show off the simulator as good as possible, basically. And their computers, my computer can't compare with their computers at all. My computer is quite a shitty computer if you compare it to theirs. So you have to take that into consideration as well, that just because they can do it, maybe I will not be able to do it with that um, high graphics, because they are running everything on max, and it's not really sure that I will be able to do that, which means that I will have a completely whole other experience to what they have. And I mean, I'm not I'm not really running a monster computer. I'm running my Xplane good, but not the best, and I'm on 40 FPS. So yeah, perhaps I do have a high-end computer, but not compared to their computers. Okay, we are at 10,000 feet, so we can turn on some landing lights and runway turn-off lights, and passengers sit down, motherfuckers. Those can go to continuous, and we will listen to 80s. We will have to start get going there. 80s will be on 125 250. Now we can do that. And 250 right there.
Bergen Lufthafen information Bravo. 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 020 at 10 variable 340 to 050, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 6, dew point -5. Altimeter 3044. Arriving runway 35, departing runway 35. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo.
Okay, we got information Bravo. Cool. Um, yeah. That means that we should see that we will see Flight Simulator 2020 out pretty soon, and it's going to be amazing to see other streamers run it and say their opinions. But I mean, let's take for example, there are a few simmers out there that has got a testing version of Flight Sim 2020 to check out and uh, tell the developers their own opinions on what should be tweaked. And to be honest, they are actually the only ones that can come up with the best information, whether or not we with medium end computers can run it or not. And hopefully they will do that soon. I think, for example, that Jeff Faviano has tried out the simulator. I think so, yes. Okay, let's bring out some spoilers. Get back on profile. But yeah, as I said, I will definitely, if I can, I will definitely try out the simulator, and I will definitely stream it. But as I said, it's all about money. And then, uh, no, that sucks actually, because it would be awesome to hear from, for example, Captain Canada, um, what he thinks about the simulator, how we other flight simmers, how good we could run it, stuff like that. But he can't, so he's not allowed to. And thankfully, people are respecting what he can and can't do when it comes to that. So that's a good thing. Okay, let's go set our altimeter, and we should get going here. So we do that, and we will do a flaps 30 landing. So 156 will go into the MCP later. Um, and the, let's see, ILS 11050. So 11050, 11050. Cool. Minimums will be 365. That's not what I wanted. Three six five. And right there, we are starting our way down again. And our final course will be 349er. 349er on the course. There we go. And we can set that to 349er as well, because that will be the runway heading. Let's accelerate a little bit. Then we can put flaps 5. And right now I can't see the chat, and I can't see. Yeah, I'm excited to see Flight Sim 2020 as well. I'm very excited. It's going to be awesome. We can arm our spoilers. And do like so. The moment we're going down to 3,000, and then we will arm our approach as soon as we get on this line here. But as long as I'm coming in nice and slow, I'll be happy. Okay, let's do
1,000 to go.
our descent checklist. Pressurization is on, should be on landing altitude. So why am I so stupid that I always forget it? Let's set that to 150. There we go. Recall check. Auto brake set to 1. Landing data VREF. Let's see, what was it? 159er, and minimum is 365. Approach briefing completed. And we can do that. And we start our approach checklist. Altimeters 3044.
$1,000 to go.
And we are going down. Down we go. Okay, let's arm our approach.
2,500.
Cool. Landing and just start. Oh, wait. There we go. We do that. Get down. Flaps 15. Set that to 159er right away. There we go. Flap 30. And let's light her up like Christmas tree. Okay. Landing checklist. Engine start switches are to continuous. Cabin have been notified. Speed brake on, green light. Landing gear down, 3 green lights. And flaps 30 green lights. And we have been cleared to land. No, they're not allowed to talk about anything. Unfortunately, we just have to wait and see basically what happens. Coming down, nice and steady.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude set.
Yep, now missed approach is set. And we got the runway in sight. So we do that, and we do that. And if you want to, you can guess the landing rate. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Okay. Get your landing rate in if you got a guess. So right now I'm landing this sucker.
400. Approaching minimum. 300. 200. Minimums.
Landing.
100.
Light slow.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Butter. Okay. Reverse out, green light.
$80 knots.
Checked all those reversers, manual braking, and we should be able to take this right here. No, we're not. So we have to go with the next one. But it's cool. Oh, -6. Nah, I don't think it was that much of a butter. Would be cool though. Okay, we turn off the runway right here. It's a little misty in Bergen today. Okay, let's retract those flaps. That can come on. And we turn those landing lights off. There we go, strobe can come off. Oh shit. I'm overshooting everywhere. I'm taxiing like I'm drunk, basically. Okay, let's see what the landing rate was. The landing rate was 174 feet per minute, so it was a real battery today. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice approach. I'm actually pretty happy with that approach. And I'll definitely take the landing. Why aren't you turned off? There we go. Turn our APU on. And flight directors can come off. We are in Norway, sir. We are in Norway. Okay, I take a nice cool taxi here. Nah, it's cool. You can always ask. So I'm gonna hurry up to the gate because now I really miss my girlfriend, so I really want to get out there. And she heard that. I couldn't hear what she yelled at me though. Okay, let's see. But it's cool. We're going to watch some replays before I leave you. So we take gate 28. I hope that I could take gate 29, but unfortunately it's an Air Berlin right there instead. Okay, you know what? I came in too much to the left, so we're going to do some illegal stuff here. There we go. And we do that. stop right there. And APU can come on the bus. Parking brake on. Engine 1 is off. And engine 2 is off. Oh, maybe you should turn off some lights as well. Those can go to auto. And that was the only flight of the day. There we go. That can come off. Let's watch some replays. Let's see. Oh no, that was too far. Start off right there. We start with a wing view. Oh boy, look at that. Looks so cool in Xplane. Oh, that was a greaser. Let's see if we have a tower view here. Yes, we do. So we back this sucker up once again. Watch from the tower view. We can watch from there. So here we come in. That was a real greaser. Started flaring a little early though, but it's cool. Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's watch it from here.
2,500. 400.
Oh shit.
300.
There we go.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30.
See where we're going tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I will go to Alicante for tomorrow's stream. Yep, that will be replays. Tomorrow we go to Alicante. So thank you for today. If you like what you see, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Until I hear from you next time.